Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Today's random is Maggie, and I will play Maggie. Should be a good time. Being all slow and whatnot, having an extra heart, and the ability to heal for one full red heart whenever it's charged. Full room charge. Maggie's a genuinely average character. Often not super interesting either way. You know, not crazy exciting, not crazy unexciting. But that's all up to the item randomness. Alright, well, Sad Bomb's a good start. Gives me 5 more bombs, and my bombs shoot out my tears plus a bunch of damage in 10 directions. And when they explode, I mean, there's no reason to grab that because I don't have any keys. Hello, friend. So this room will take a while, base stats and whatnot. Sad Bombs isn't even that good here. So I don't really have any extra things to do to make this just go easy. But in reality, it shouldn't be hard. And we actually handled all the spiders a lot faster than I expected to. So I guess everything works out in the end. This shouldn't be too bad either. It'll be a lot quicker since they all chase me, so that'll be nice. And we're about to find the boss. That's one key, but that's still not worth getting the chest. I will grab this other key as well, and then I will most likely Sad Bombs the boss. That was probably the secret room, so I could have bombed for that. God, I tried to press E to skip the boss. As I expected, insta-kill. And then we get a Tears Up and 2 Soul Hearts, which is like a perfect item for right now, so we are in there. In there good. So, now I can and will go to the curse room right away. Get 2 black hearts out of it. Of course I'll lose 1 because I only had a half heart and whatnot, but this is fine. Now I have the ability to damage all the enemies in the room, and this early in the game it'll kill them all most likely. Even if I don't really have much reason to do it yet, I will probably have some reason to do it soon. Found our item room already, which is pretty nice. Oh, close one. It's a good item. When I enter a combat room, all the enemies in that room will take my damage twice. And then any enemies that die will leave that poison stuff on the ground, so enemies that walk over it take damage. So as my damage increases, of course, twice my damage at the start of every room could get to the point of insta-clearing everything for me. But even as it is right now, it'll make everything only take, you know, like 2-3 hits. It'd be pretty convenient like that. Sadly, I can't reliably bomb Little Horn. Because if you get close to it, it likes to go down a hole and run away from you. And also, if you try to push that bomb towards it, it always likes to hole up. But even, like, if you don't, it doesn't hole up often, so it's kind of smart about when it wants to let you hit it and whatnot. But, you know, we'll just get it done. Didn't get wrecked by the random fuse timer. And that is the boss fight. That's 0.4 speed up and 1 damage up, so that's great. And that's Judas's Shadow, which is like altogether getting extremely common and weird at this point. Either way, I'm gonna take it because it locks me into devil rooms and whatnot. I have 2 red hearts, so I can't quite go into the boss challenge room. I'm gonna just go, and that's gonna be fine. We're making really good time for now, so I want to keep it that way, I think. Anyway, Judas's Shadow, if I die, revives me as Dark Judas. Dark Judas is the same as Judas, except rather than 1 red heart, he has 2 black hearts, the ability to get red hearts still, just like a normal character. I don't need that, I have the sun. So 2.0 damage multiplier and black hearts. And that's like it. That's the difference. Otherwise, it's just Judas. There we go. Sadly, the sad bombs won't apply if it eats the bomb, but like it still was good. Wow, another devil room. Had to make sure to check for freaking whatever it is, Incubus, before considering picking up that item, which I'm not going to anyway. What are you, Berkano? 3 flies, 3 spiders. It's kind of useful. The sun does 100 damage to all the enemies in the room, by the way. As well as, dang, never lucky. Revealing the full map minus the top secret room and healing your red hearts fully. So Head of Krampus just makes sense to replace, honestly, because I wasn't going to end up getting any use out of... Nice. I wasn't going to end up getting any use out of the Yum Heart at this rate. Oops. Well, you're dead. Okay, the world gives me the full map minus the top secret room. I want to fight the mini-boss. It turns out I really didn't want to fight the mini-boss after all, but I couldn't have known that until I got here. And then I picked up the trinket, the thumbtack pushpin. It's a pushpin. That is a chance to fire a spectral and piercing tear whenever I shoot. So those are the arrow ones that shoot sometimes. Those are just spectral and piercing. And since it's likely ported exactly from the original game, it's a 1 in 10 chance. It might be affected by luck in this game, but I don't think it is. And I will take this, because it's just like the same... Well, it's more damaging, but it shoots less times, and I can use it a lot more often, so I think it's worth it. Okay. Sweet. Blank card, though. I'll just swap my use item all the time. So blank card allows me to use my card as a use item without expending the card. So I have a use item sun every 4 rooms. That should be nice. Get to see all the maps. Pretty much nuke any rooms that I really dislike. We're pretty much in there. Once again, and if I get a much better card or rune later in the run, then I'm super set because I can use it a lot. So after this, I want to leave. And I totally want Pyromaniac. That gives me 5 bombs and makes it so that when I get hit by an explosion, rather than taking damage, it heals me for 1 full red heart. So for the most part, I won't get any healing out of it, but at least I'm immune to those explosions. Okay, so let's go. Another reason not to take little chat, I don't really need... That's a library. I don't really need the red hearts, basically, because I'm not gonna need to heal them, because I'm just gonna have soul hearts probably. Sure, I'll just use it here, just to kind of get an idea of the map, so that I can get everything done. They'll all die. See, I wished, as soon as I saw the map, that I had another use for this room. But, like, I'll be fine. Ooh, almost got stuck on the mushroom a little too much to be fine there. Oopsie. Remember, those guys couldn't hurt me with their bombs just by walking into me. Mongo Baby, I'll totally just take. Mongo Baby is an okay item. Oh, hey, look who it is. So Mongo Baby shoots the tears of my other familiars in sequence, basically, if I have any. But it has a very high fire rate, and that's 2 of clubs. I don't care. Normal damage. It's pretty okay. I wasn't quite close enough to both. Could have gotten all that money as well, but not a big deal that I didn't. It's only 4 cents, wouldn't have put me in the shop. So anyway, good fire rate. If I get any other familiars, it'll shoot their tears, but that doesn't work with Fate's Reward or Incubus. So it doesn't work with the best familiars, but it's still a pretty okay familiar for damaging things, so why not? Then I picked up Magic Mushroom, which is all stats up and includes a 1.5 damage multiplier. That is rather swell, because that brings up the damage of the Toxic Shock a lot. Whoopsie. I feel like I'm avoiding a lot of hits that I normally take stupidly right now, so that's kind of cool. Oh, I was a little too large and a little too near the thing, and that one I just dodged the wrong way completely. Regardless, this is Luck Up, 2 key drops, and a Soul Heart, and that's pretty cool. I would love to get a Devil Room next floor, get rid of all my health. Going Dark Judas, thing that I'm interested in doing, but also a thing that I don't necessarily need to do. Obviously would make Toxic Shock, again, a lot better than it already is. But you know.
The sun.
Okay. Got past that in time. So that's good. God, it instantly kills like all of them. That's just invincibility for about 30 seconds. I'm not going to keep it because I'd rather have mapping. So I just used it for a free visit. Really, you're going to be like that? That's how you want to be? Curse the maze. Dang it.
The sun.
Yeah, you know. Those guys are annoying enough, why not? Okay, I just have to constantly remind myself that I'm not afraid of explosions, because I never remember during the run because it's so infrequently that I get one of the 2 items that makes me explosive immune. Like, that just doesn't happen all that often, so. Oh, this is so worth bombing or nuking with the item. Thank goodness I had it active, available. Because I hate that room a lot. Alright, what do you got? Always worth, always buttons. The poop, best item. Spawns a poop. I'm curious about the chest, but I don't have the spare keys. Okay. Everything died to my Toxic Shock. Oh, why you gotta be like that? Emperor, now that's good too. Skip all the floors and go straight to the bosses. Alright, I'll totally buy this just because I can. When I get hit, everything in the room is slowed. The music, the enemies, their projectiles. And that lasts the rest of the room. Alright, I'll grab the Soul Heart now because I feel like I was lacking. Actually, let's see the Devil Room first and then maybe skip it anyway. Because I want to get rid of my health. And consider the viability of going on Dark Judas right now. Close. Didn't get it, so I'll just buy it. Then again, I could get an arcade next floor, and how little do I care? Not... Nah. We fine. Okay, I will go in here. Totally kill them the fast way, just because having to deal with them. Ooh, close one. It went before the thing. That's not how it's supposed to go. So per throw, D6. Normally one-time use, of course. But I have the ability to go to the secret room first off. But I have the blank card, so it's every 4 rooms. I have a D6 effect. Cuts shop prices in half. The only reason I'm taking this is so I can visit this shop. I will most certainly take BFFs. then I will most certainly bomb to pick up the ability to hold 2 trinkets. Then I will bomb again for that soul heart, just because. This time I can't check the devil room first, so may as well not. So BFFs doubles the damage and increases the size of my familiars. Pretty nice. And Mom's purse allows me to hold 2 trinkets, like I said. I couldn't quite make it past. This is fine though. And that's a luck-based chance to fire a tooth. A tooth does 3.2 times my damage. So that's really good. I only have 1 luck up so far though. And judging by the fact that I got tough love at all, I'm only gonna get 1 luck up. Because the runs where I get a decent amount of luck up are the runs where I don't get tough love. Every time. Let that blow those up in case of that black heart happening. Thanks, yo. Small rock is 1 damage up. If I get something that modifies my tears, I get 0.2 tears up. And if I get something that modifies my speed, I get 0.2 speed down. It's good stuff. There you go. Just so I feel less bad if I waste teeth, that's why I was shooting a little less. Take the Polaroid, take the Dark Bomb. I'm gonna save the Perthrow for here. Money equals power is nice if I get money. Okay, I'll do it. So now I might die my way out of here. But I think I'll fight it out. Since I got hit right away, I have the stopwatch for the entire room. So this will be a lot easier. That totally should have hit me, but I'm not complaining. Oh, you got me. Sadly, this is the more healthy one, the harder of the angels. Could you leave me alone? I'd greatly appreciate that. So I believe that the mask actually does count as a grounded enemy. Kind of neat. Mask is a little hard to kill when slowed because it seems to not want to continue its charges as long as it normally does. But we got there. Yeah, I'll kill the Fistros first. Alright, so those are slowed. I'm really not going to have to worry about them. Same with the projectiles if this thing decides to shoot, so they're not going to get to me. Should be paying attention to what the other enemy is, but I have the gap in the middle, and that makes things really inconvenient to do. Hello, Monstro. Sadly, I don't have a use item in here or anything. That would be really convenient if there would be if I wanted to like not take anything and just get a use item, so every second wave I would be able to reroll. So it sucks I can't do that, but it's fortunate because I got an item I want. Money equals power, by the way, is 0.04 damage up for every cent that I have. So I would like to pick up some money. But that kind of happens naturally by the end of the run. I should have a bunch of extra cash that's just been lying on the ground waiting for me to pick it up. So we'll get there. This will be nice and easy. I wish I had something that I could do with my Perthrow. It'd be mighty nice. Alright, man. Got you in the other phase, so never mind. That became really easy. Guess I'll just kill Gemini first. Not a big deal. Everything's so easy with the stopwatch. That's why I skip it a lot of the time, but I also see it so infrequently that I don't even have to skip it most of the time anymore. Because I just don't see it. It just doesn't exist. Okay, those aren't going to get to me, so no worries. Oh, I don't know why I didn't know what that was. Just stood there and took it. But, fortunately, most of the work was done for me by the Fallen. Okay, you won't be able to shoot me from there. Now, Little Horn has gone somewhere. Found you. Dang, my guesses for Little Horn's teleport locations are awfully bad. Alright, that was interesting looking. Almost there. And there can't be that many more waves either. Like, we have to be close by now. Okay, I've got you a gift. And then you dodged my gift. That wasn't very kind of you. Oh my god, I would get a piercing tear right then and there. Alright, well, so much for that. Didn't see what hit me there, but does it matter? Not really. It's fine. I'm guessing 2 more waves. Now, whether that's inclusive or exclusive depends on if one of the two makes me right. So, just, you know. It was inclusive, just so you know. So I was right. Better than nothing. Every time I get hit, I spawn a kamikaze fly. 2 or 3. Those do twice my damage, so that's neat. And I really wish I could have the sun as well. But you can't win them all. And the D6 ability is too nice to pass up. So we've got to go back to our Stone Age ways of guessing the map. Hoping that we're right. I do care about money, remember? So I want to pick all that up. Just gained a little bit of damage. Easy peasy. Please just all die really fast. Thanks. That was awesome of you. Unlimited keys for the floor is nice too. So hopefully I actually get some chests to use that on. 3 flies, 3 spiders. I'm not going to worry about that. Oh yeah, I picked up Dark Bum. So Dark Bum picks up red hearts for me. For every 1.5 red hearts he picks up, he drops a soul heart, black heart, or friendly or enemy spider. That's kind of useful. So that's another reason that hopefully I'll be able to work the Dark Judas into things in the near future. Fortunately, I'm fast enough to outrun that easily, even on a short fuse timer like that. I am pretty speedy McQuicks right now. So that's always strats. This is definitely a run where I die to Hush. You gonna pick that up, buddy? Sadly, him being buffed does not improve his drop rate. Okay, so as long as I don't get red heart damage intake, it doesn't really matter. I'm just getting closer to Dark Judas. And activating the stopwatch, of course. Why aren't you dead yet? How did I kill that one first? I shot it for like 2 seconds comparatively. Okay, so that's real good. Okay, I'll take flight. And then if I get something that modifies my speed, it's 0.3 speed up. And we'll take this, which is ranged and tears up like it says, and it drops 3 hearts randomly. Which in this case worked out just fine. So flight, I could go back and grab those bombs, but I don't honestly need them. And I'm not too curious what that card is because I have a good card, so we're good to go. So as you can see, my damage is a little higher. Especially when I get the multiplier on it. So there's probably a tinted rock somewhere in here. I will give a very cursory glance for. Seems we're alright. There wasn't in fact such a thing there. So one of them spawned on a poop and died. Everything else died very quickly. Okay, so there's also probably a tinted rock in here that I merely need to take a look. It's in a book. And it's not actually here. So, I will just leave. Sorry. Oh, come on. Thanks. I'm not too curious what any of those are. And we don't know where any... Pick it up. Okay. Not important. Never know when you're going to need to reroll something, so... And sure, I'll fight this now. 0.5 damage up. Normally would be a 1.5 multiplier, but I already have a 1.5 multiplier and it doesn't stack, so... Do I take it for the 0.5 damage? And on the principle of how good it is normally? I think I do. Because it's not likely I was going to roll it into better than that. So, it's fine. Wow, they died easy. That trinket isn't worth it, even though I have the ability to hold 2. Probably don't really want that. Oh, where... Oh, okay. So double key room, I think I'm alright. Dang, stuff dies so immediately just to the fact that I have Toxic Shock. Too good. Too strong. Maybe even 3 strong. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, I was gonna say they'll all die without a doubt. There's the Tinted Rock. I actually got a Soul Heart for once. I don't believe it. He'll drop a spider. Fine, yo. Nice, got the skip. And that was a really easy fight. No Devil Room, which is pretty sad. But really, we just care about the first room in the chest as far as rerolls, if we're not going to get many otherwise. Profited keys, so pretty worth. Alright. Wow, I actually stopped the perfect tier for that first kill. Alright. Take that, friend. Alright, apparently I am going to have a lot of trouble killing this one. Empress, 1.5 damage and 0.3 speed up for a room. I don't need that, and I think that my bonus is already applied when I respawn for speed. So, I think we gained our 0.1 speed just by dying, because Judas has a different base speed than Maggie. So don't even need to activate it for that. Okay. Don't need that. Or you. To blow them up. I'll do it. I gave him money. Huge mistake. Thanks, man. Wait, it's not a machine. I can't blow up the pill. I can blow up a machine. Which is what I thought it was for a second. That would be good. Like how this is the one run where I'm not ending up with money. And as expected, I'm not ending up with luck. But that's normal. You don't end up with luck on a lot of runs. Just the runs you do end up with luck, you usually don't end up with tough love. Or at least I don't. Maybe you do. Found him. Okay, there we go. This should be fine. Oops, I walked right into that. That wasn't a mistake at all. Totally planned, yo. As expected, that hurt rather badly. I don't need to do that again. Okay. Let's do this. Certainly have enough keys now. That's 4 items I don't want. Mine gives me the full map. I'm pretty into that. Chocolate milk lets me charge up my tiers in order to do a bunch more or a bunch less damage in order to fire slower or faster. Or I can charge to about the same amount of time as my normal fire rate, and that's like real good. So we're good. We're very powerful. Especially when we get a tooth. Battery, easy every time. So we get an extra roll here. Kidney stone, not really appealing right now. I don't want either of those. Ipecac doesn't mesh as well with this run. Sadly. Alright. Dang, that was close. Both of those rooms are one tick of charge, so I can go in here. Dang, that damage output. Oh, hello, there's a third one of you. I did not realize. Ew, I'm just gonna reroll that on principle. Oops. This is a guaranteed item, just for blowing it up. That's a good item, too. Which makes it so that I track slowing on the ground and have a chance to shoot a slowing tier whenever I shoot. And then here we are, almost at another reroll. I can spend that on the 2 items this time. Sorry, I just have to reroll Isaac's Heart because it's actually the worst item in the game. The most actively harmful to your success and ability to make good choices, basically. Only having a good synergy with a couple of specific items. Sadly, that's a waste of half a charge, or well, 1 tick of charge. But that's also a waste, so... Thanks, man. Okay. That wouldn't be that interesting just because of having such big tiers. So it's not even that I don't like it, that I'm not taking it now, it's just that it wouldn't matter. It didn't really do anything for me, or against me. So we got the Celtic Cross by accident. I didn't remember it was there, so I picked it up right away. It's not where I want to be. Celtic Cross is a chance when I get hit for just under 7 seconds of invincibility. Which, you know, cool. This is also really cool. I love this room. But we made it through it somehow without getting hit. I don't know what's up with that. So I'm not getting another reroll, which means that I can just fight. So that's good. Just clear the floor out. Check this out. Which allows me to open all golden chests for free just in time. So just in time for our perfect second trinket. And remember, I can also use the Perthro rune itself, so I don't only have one roll, I have two. It just turns out that that doesn't matter. Which is fine. Hey, that's not where I asked to go. Let's try that again. One more time with feeling. Just hit the blue baby a lot until it's dead. Oh, big mistake. Still invincible. So I can shoot like really tiny tears, as you can see. These aren't even that tiny, these would still be pretty good damage. But, you know, I can also shoot those at a pretty good rate, and I can shoot these at like an actual pretty good fire rate, so there's no reason to fully spam. Your best DPS is at a pretty normal fire rate with chocolate milk. Anyway, that was that. We didn't get all that much out of money equals power, surprisingly. Normally you end up with a lot more money drops than we ended up getting. But that is okay. That is going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.